Okay, here's a short video to help you with the creation of a Google site so that you can share your handouts on conventions with the rest of the class, and we'll create a class site that can be used as a resource for checking grammar and punctuation rules. All right, the first thing to do is to type into your web address bar google.com and to sign into your Google account. You can see here that I'm already signed in. I'll sign out again so that I can sign in for you. So the sign in button is in the top right hand side of your screen. You'll type in your Gmail address, which we've created for class. Don't forget your password. Click the sign in button. All right, here we go. We're signed into all of the Google tools which are available to you. The Google Sites link is under this drop down at the top menu here that says More. So click on the More button, which is at the far right hand side, and scroll down to where it says Even More in the drop down menu. This will bring you to all of the Google products here, and Google Sites is actually down here a ways. If you scroll down to the Home and Office group, you'll see on the right-hand column, the second one down is Sites. This allows you to create websites and group wikis in order to share information with others. Now you can see under My Sites, I have some sites which have been shared with me, as well as one which I have created myself. And so you have opportunities to both create sites that only you can change, but that you can share with others and others can view, or to create sites which others can collaborate with you on. So that will be loaded under the My Sites link over here in the left-hand column. In order to create a site, then you would press the red Create button. In order to go to a site where you have collaborator access, you would click on the site within the My Sites link. I'm going to close this tab now so that we can go back though to creating a site. So in order to create a site, you can click the red Create button. You can start with some kind of blank template. They have some other templates that you can use. I'm going to stick with blank here, that's red highlighted. Name your site. I'm just going to name it Test by typing it in here. It's going to create a site location for me that I can share with others, a web address which others can put in their address bar to find the site in their browsers. You can hit this arrow to select themes, which will give you some background colors. I'm going to click this lavender panel one that's red highlighted now. You can also click more options to add some information. We don't really need those ones. And then you'll have to type in this code to prove that you're not just a computer generating information here. And once that's done, you can go back up to the top and hit the red Create button. Oh, my site name is too short. You can see the little yellow box that tells me what I'm missing here. So I'm going to add some more characters in order to create the site. Oh, test site must have been used by others. So let's do this. Let's say class RIT 101 MSUB test. That'll be more specific and allow us to create, I'm sure. Up here is our little yellow box that's giving us the details of where we're at in terms of the creation. And here we can see the little dial turning, and boom, we have a site. And so you can see that it gives the name here. Here's the home page. Anytime you lose your navigation in the site, you can click this site map button. Any of the links on the site will work as soon as you create them. We'll go back to home. In order to edit the site, you'll click on this Edit Page pencil at the top right-hand corner, and this will give you text boxes that allow you to actually type and write into the site. You can use all of the normal formatting tools that are available on Word, Microsoft Word. You can change your font size, bold, italics, change the font color. You can change the background color. There are ways to insert tables, to change the formatting in terms of alignment, to insert things such as pictures, charts, tables, text boxes. You can change the layout of the site to have multiple columns, which can make it easier to create information. On the test sample that I gave of the handout, which is on my site, I used 2 columns in order to have text on both sides so that I could align my pictures with the text. So you can see how that made 2 columns here. You can save your changes using the blue Save button at the top here. There you go. Now, what's important is, again, this Share button. And so there are some different options here in terms of the More drop-down button. It allows you to delete pages, to revise pages, to edit the site layout, to manage the site, and then you can also get to sharing via this More drop-down box, sharing and permissions. But we can also click this blue Share button. This allows us to get the link that we can send to each other to share the site. And we can also change the access that people have. So here you can change who can view this site. Right now it's public. Anyone on the internet can see it. You can change that to anyone with a link. So if you send the link to them, they'll have access, but they don't have to sign into Google. Or you can make this site private so that only people who you've explicitly shared it with can see the site. Again, you can also add people here and give them permissions to edit the site, to view the site, etc. So if you'd like to have co-collaborators, you want to change this to Can Edit, enter people's Google addresses here in this box, and click Share and Save in order to give people access to the site as co-collaborators. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my home page, my sites on Google Sites. Again, backtrack a little here. And so then you'll see that this has been created in the My Sites list. It's not shared, and so that's not one that people will have access to, but here is one that's public. And if I wanted to share this later, I could find the site address under that sharing and permissions again, or the blue Share button, and I could share this link with other people. Okay, so that should help you create your Google Sites and to share your conventions, practice information, and rules for punctuation and grammar with other students.